Last month, we did a webinar on Canva, and I could see that much of the participants, they loved it, they were engaging, and it was really, really insightful. And for learning any kind of skill like Canva, 1 day or an hour is not just enough. So this month, we thought of doing part two of that Canva. And earlier, our speaker, he focused on the foundational knowledge of Canva, some basic skills. He taught us how to use the tools and how to get the work done. But right now we are diving into more specific area of Canva, and that is how to use it for presentation and document designing. So like last month, I hope you will like it. And if possible, I believe that most of you are seated with laptops so that you can also follow the steps with our speaker. So, yes, now I'd like to welcome our speaker for today, Dr. Isaac, the known face in WMI. Is the he is the trained physician from the University of Health and Allied Sciences in Ghana and currently serving as the West Africa Regional Coordinator, as we all know. So, without doing any further ado, let's welcome him. And the floor is yours, Dr. Isaac.
All right, thank you so very much, Niraja. Thanks once again for inviting me to once again share my experience, share my knowledge, share my skills, even with the BMI scholar community. I'm privileged to be once again called upon to lead this discussion. I'm calling it a discussion because, like you rightly said, we are going to get interactive. We are all going to log on onto our laptop, our desktop, and just see how we can manipulate Canva to suit our daily demands when it comes to PowerPoint presentation, when it comes to using Canva as an editing tool to do your PDFs, to do your Word documents, and what have you. So, yes, like we started last month, you can just turn on your laptop and quickly open your Canva app. I must believe that by now we all have Canva installed on our desktop, on our laptops, which is going to lead us, or better still, enable us to do this discussion. So yes, I think after the first the basics of Canva, I think 3 or 4 scholars reached out to me, and even one on the WMI WhatsApp platform, the family platform, expressing her joy in being able to use the Canva app to design. And it was very, very amazing to hear that after our session, I mean, we didn't only come to learn, but we put it into practice. So I was very, very glad that particular attendee was able to, I mean, manipulate her way around Canva and to use it. I was very, very glad. So yes, today too, we are going to focus on PowerPoint presentation as well as PDF. The PDF is quite straight, but the PowerPoint presentation is what we are going to majorly base on today's discussion, after which I'll just take some few minutes to take you through the PDF. The PDF is more or less you importing your Word document, then saving it in the PDF format. Aside that, you can also just manipulate around your way around your Word document you have already typed, import to Canva, then you save in the PDF format. So yes, give me 1 second. Let me quickly open my Canva app, then I'll share my screen. Just a second. Okay. Are you all able to see my, my screen? Raja, are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, I can
Yes,
see.
it's visible.
Awesome. So, like I said the last time, once you open your Canva application, this is like the home screen. This is where it all happens. And by way of introduction or something, let me just share some of the designs I've been able to use Canva. You can all see this. I did this last Tuesday or Wednesday, yes, last Tuesday for MSB medical challenges. So it's very, very beautiful, simple, and nice. I believe all of us at this point in time should be able to do something like this. Yes, import your pictures, import your logo, then I mean, you can all do this. I should believe. So yes, this is what I was able to use the Canva app to do. Let's go back to the home screen. I did this some time back for MSB. Very simple but nice design. I also did this for the West Africa regional call we had the last time. Very, very simple and nice. So I believe by this time, if you're able to join us last last session, you should be able to do all these things. So I did this for MSB, I think a couple of months ago. You should be able to do all these flyers. I mean, having gone through the first session and now coming on the second session, when we are done with today's session, you should I mean, do all design. So let's come back to our topic today. So we're going to talk about PowerPoint presentation. And as scholars, I mean, we all do presentations in class. We sometimes will be called upon to give a topic based on any chosen topic. But you need to do a PowerPoint presentation before you can even um, go and present. You can either use Microsoft Office PowerPoint or you can use Canva. I usually prefer Canva because it's very, very easy to use, unlike in PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint. It gives you that dexterity, that ability to manipulate your way around it. If you are not very good with Microsoft PowerPoint usage, is a bit cumbersome, but unlike um, Canva PowerPoint presentation, which gives you that room for you to be able to manipulate your way around. If you are not conversant with Microsoft PowerPoint presentations, you wouldn't be able to use it very well. So I usually prefer using Canva to do my PowerPoint presentation. Another thing about Canva PPT is the fact that it gives you several themes, several templates to choose from. So if you are doing a presentation in the area of health, if you are doing a presentation in the area of football, in the area of music, you can just go in, create your PPT, then issue the command, let's say PPT in health. It will give you several templates of PowerPoint for you to choose from. So that is why I usually go in for the Canva PowerPoint presentation. So let's go. Once you open your Canva, like I stated earlier, this is your home screen. And when you come to the left, you can see create. Okay. But there are also shortcuts here where you can click on if you want to do presentation like we are going to do today, you can click on this shortcut. If you want to do a flyer for social media, you can click on this. If you want to do a video editing, you can click on this, upload your video. If you want to create a new doc like we are going to do today, you can just click on the doc icon. It will open a new home screen for you where you can edit your document. So you can click here for presentation, create new, but I usually would want us to go through systematic approach. So you come here, create. Please, are you all able to see my screen?
Yeah, sure. Can see it.
Okay. So create a design. It gives you several options: presentation, social media, photo editor, video, documents, whiteboard, sheets. Well, our focus for today is presentation. So we go to presentation. Then under the presentation, it also gives you whether you want to start a new one. If you recall in the session we did the last time, I told you there are two ways of starting any editing. Either you use a template, which is most preferable, or you use the clean sheet. The clean sheet is like you are starting afresh. You are starting from ground zero, which is usually sometimes a bit tedious considering the time you are going to use. So I usually prefer using the template. The template has already been laid. All you need to do is to just edit whatever that has been given to you. So you can just click on this. This will give you a clean sheet, a new presentation. Then you would have to do your own editing. But if you want to use, let's say, a template, let's say the topic you are going to present on is in health, is in the social sciences, is in any topic. Just type, let's say, health. Once you type health, it gives you several um, templates to use. But before that, let's click on the presentation. So once you click on the presentation, it opens a new window for you. And on your left, you can see several templates. Several templates. Do you get it? And these templates you can choose from based on the topic you've been given. So let's say you want to do something in health. So it gives you several templates in health, but let's go a step ahead and issue another command. Health, but this time around, your presentation is professional. Because let's say you're going to present amongst, let's say, nurses, midwives, then you issue the command. It's going to sieve all the templates, then give you the ones which are health related, but also very, very professional PowerPoint presentations. So yeah, clicking on this. Then because you have already selected a new or clean sheet, a minute, please. One second. Sorry about that. My laptop got frozen. So yes, we want to apply the new template we intend using to the clean sheet we selected earlier. I told you you can either start by selecting a clean sheet or using the template direct. So we chose the clean sheet, but we want to apply the new template we've chosen, which is a health related template and also very, very professional because presentation would be made, let's say, at a seminar, at a symposium where there are other professionals there. You don't want to do a PowerPoint presentation with cartoons, with some jokes at such meetings or such conferences. So our template you are deciding on today would be one that has got to do with health and also is very, very professional. So you come to your left panel, then you click on apply all 15 pages. Once you apply to the 15 pages, it's going to reflect in the clean sheets. Remember, we first started with a clean sheet, okay? Then we went through the new template. Then the new template, we further sieved it down to our presentation should be very, very professional. Okay, so it has applied all the 15 uh, presentation slides to your clean sheet. Okay, so once you have this, now the ball is in your court. You have the chance or the opportunity of editing it to suit what you want to present, to suit your presentation. Okay, you can edit, you can delete, you can add pictures, you can do everything to this template. So we are going to just take some few minutes, then edit. But before that, if I can ask, is anybody following using his or her laptop, and are they able to go through all this? I just want to know, are we able to do this? Is anybody following? Like I stated earlier, it's going to be a practical session, so I want to know if anybody is also doing this. You can just show by hand, or better still, just an emoji on the page would suffice. Okay, okay. Theodora is following. Okay. Aside Theodora, anybody else following? It's a practical session, so even as I'm taking us through, I expect us to also be using our laptops to do, so that, I mean, it sticks, and right when we are done with the session, you can go back and just continue with whatever that you were doing. So I just want to know if anybody else too is following. Yes. So now we want to edit our PowerPoint. Yes, Gaston too is also following. Thank you very much, Gaston and Theodora. I want to encourage us all to be having the practical session whilst I am taking us through. So you now have your template, and like I said, you are making a PowerPoint presentation which is health related. Sorry or pardon me if I keep on using health related. I'm from the health background, so that is the very first thing that will come out of my mind. So pardon me for using health in most of our discussions. So you are going to edit your PowerPoint presentation, and let's say the topic decided or you've been given to present on is yoga. So you are going to edit your topic. So the topic is yoga, or yoga for scholars. Let's do it that way, for scholars. One thing about Canva is it gives you the privilege of editing, changing everything that you want to do. So Canva for scholars, let's say medical presentation by, then we come here by Gaston from um, Gaston MD. So Johns Hopkins. Okay, so you've renamed your PowerPoint presentation. The presentation is going to be made by Gaston, who is an MD from the Johns Hopkins University. So let's say WMI. Because I hope you are all following. Hello, are we following? Can I get a feedback so I get to know I'm not speaking to myself?
Hi, Dr. Isaac, I hear you.
Okay, okay, that's fine. I thought I was speaking to myself because I wasn't getting any feedback. So yes, the last time we also spoke about uploading a logo, uploading a picture, and this time around we are going to do same. So on your left side, you have the upload icon. So let's go. We want to upload the BMI logo to our flyer or our PowerPoint presentation. So you just click on it, then sorry, my laptop is frozen. Sorry about that. Just a second. Just a second. Let me. Sorry about that. My network seems to be unstable today. So we want to upload a picture or a logo from our files onto the template which we are editing. So you just come and double click on it. It will appear on your flyer, sorry, on your PowerPoint presentation. You also have that chance of editing. You also have the chance of editing your picture, your logo, anything that you import from your files. Okay, so this one, we want to remove the background. Can just click on BG remover up there. That is the background remover. There are panels up, down, sideways, which you should be conversant with. And these are the panels or the tools that help you to edit anything that you want to do with your template. So we see BG remover, it means background remover. If you want to remove the green bit of this whole logo, you can just click on it. And within some few seconds, it would just go off. This is the white background. If you want to go back, you just go back. I want to replace it with the orange one. So I'll come back here. Okay, this one too has um the white one. Then once again, just change it to the background. Then you want to change the color since it's a bit transparent. So let's use black. Another black. Okay. It's still a bit transparent. So I want to see if I can change the background. Just a minute, just a minute. I wanted to put the background, the logo in a dark background, so it would be outstanding. But I think this particular logo is unable to do that. So yes, let me just delete the image with the frame. Yes. So let's say this is what your first slide you want it to be. Then you go to your second one. I told you all the 15 slides should be done down here for you to edit them. And once you are done with the editing, you save them. So let's say um this you want it to be goals for the presentation, the goals. So goals or objectives. So goal number one, importance of yoga. Mm, what else? Okay, let's say definition of yoga. Let's say disadvantages of yoga. Okay, so this is your slide number two. You can also edit everything you see here to suit whatever that you want to do on the slide. Then you move on to your slide number three, your slide number four, slide number five. So you can edit everything here. Okay, just click on it, then you can go into editing mode. So yes, so basically, this is how to use the PPTX of Canva. It's very, very user-friendly, unlike the Microsoft Word PowerPoint presentation. If you are not really familiar with the Microsoft Word PowerPoint presentation, it becomes a bit tedious for you. But Canva gives you that flexibility. Just go and import any template. The template I told you can be based on whichever topic that you've been selected or you've been given to give. So if it's in health, if it's in academics, if it's in the social sciences, just type the relatable theme that you want to use. In our case, we used the health one, and aside even it being health, you can narrow it down to you are presenting to professionals, so you can just add a professional presentation in health. To give you a very beautiful template like this one. Once you import this template, once it's been given to you, you have that liberty to edit everything that you see on the template to suit you, to suit your topic. Do you get it? So let's say you are talking about the yoga that we use. Before that, you need to have your Word document, what you want to add to your PowerPoint presentation. So your goals or your objectives of the presentation. Then you come to the main where then let's say this is the agenda. This is what you're going to talk about. Yoga, importance of yoga, what one gains from undertaking or partaking in yoga, the disadvantage of yoga, what you need to even have before you can start your yoga practice. Then you have the chance of editing in all these parts. So once you are done, you need to save. You need to save. But if in the course of your editing, you just want to know how it will look like during the presentation. So you come up here, you would see the present icon. Just click on it and see. So this is how it's going to be. Okay, just like the Microsoft PowerPoint present is also going to be just like that. Then you'll use the directional keys to go through it. When you're done, just press escape or back. Then it will take you back to your editing mode. Do you get it? You have several other tools you can use to edit based on what you are editing. Do you get it? So once you are done with everything, just a second. So once you are done with everything, you just come here, the share icon. So another important aspect or an advantage Canva has over using the Microsoft PowerPoint is the fact that whilst you are editing, let's say you are in a group going to do the presentation, whilst you are editing, you can also share this editing, this work with someone who also has Canva and is in your group. Okay, so whilst you are editing, you can share the link to someone so that the person will also be editing whilst you are also editing. Do you get it? So it enables multiple editing of a particular presentation. So let's say I'm in Ghana. I'm supposed to make a presentation in Nigeria with Gaston. Gaston is my group member. We are all supposed to make an input in the presentation. So I can be in Ghana editing the presentation, share the link with Gaston. Gaston will also be in his country editing this same work that I'm also editing. Okay. I can share the link with Niraja, who is in Nepal. Nepal is like several hours away from Ghana. I can send the link to Niraja in Nepal for her to also be able to edit this same work I am editing. Microsoft PowerPoint doesn't give you that privilege, but Canva does because when you are working on Canva, it's more or less, not more or less, there's an internet connectivity something. I can be working in Ghana, someone in Nigeria, someone in Benin can also be working on that same project I am working on. Do you get it? That is one thing or one advantage of Canva that it has over the Microsoft PowerPoint. So let's just see. So yes, if I have Niraja or Gaston as my friend who also has Canva, I can just share access with them. Do you get it? So assuming I've not added Niraja or Gaston on my Canva, should I say friend list, I could just type their name here, then it will come. So success is how do I put it? Um is on my friend list in quote using this Canva application because that is the WMI Canva application I'm using. So I can quickly share this work that I'm doing with success. Okay. And I can also add a message. So, hi, success. Kindly find the work. Okay. Then I'll just share with her. Do you get it? Now she becomes a part or an editor to this particular work that I am doing. Okay, that is one advantage Canva would give you over the usage of the traditional or the conventional a Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so let's say you are done editing, you are done with your presentation. For the editing, I would want to leave it to you so that you would use your own topic to edit. Just import a template. You can also start on a clean sheet. Make sure you're able to go through all this. It gives you varying tools or icons to use. Just manipulate your way around it. And once you are done, you come here once more, share, then you can see the download button or the download icon. Then you click on it. Okay. Before you save, it gives you several options. Okay, then you want to come down and click on PowerPoint presentation, PPTX. Okay, there are several options Canva would give you once you are done with your work. You would want to select the one that you are using that work for. So ours is a PowerPoint presentation. Then you click on the PPTX. Do you get it? If you want to save this setting for your subsequent works, you come and check this one. So you are saving this PowerPoint setting for your next or your subsequent works. Then you come download. Your work will be downloaded and it will be saved in your downloads. Then you'll just go and open your downloads. So it's asking you where do you want to save your work to. I usually use my download folder for such work. So I just come and click on save. Then your work will be saved there. If you want to share this presentation with someone, you can just click and share. You mention the person's name. Let's say I want to share with Mala. I'll just click Mala's name, then I'll share the work with Mala. Mala now has an editing access. Success also has an editing access. Okay, so I'm not the only person editing this work. Mala can edit this work. Success can edit this work. And that is the beauty of Canva. Canva gives you that liberty to share your work with anybody that you want them to also partake in the editing. Okay. So that is how to use Canva to edit any PowerPoint presentation that you've been tasked to work on or you are developing. Okay, I want to take some questions before I move on to the PPM the PDF part. That one is quite simple. You have your Word document. You just import to Canva, then you save as a PDF. So I just want to take some few questions, then we move on. That one we can use 10 to roughly 10 minutes to go through that one. So Niraja, you can just take questions before we move on to the next one, the PDF format. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Isaac. I know, uh, let me know if people have questions. But in the meantime, yeah, thank you for sharing. And what I think also I would, these people help them when it comes to template and choosing. Uh, it, this Canva new versions gave this option to specify what kind of a document you want. And if you put your cursor on the template, it gives you an option to describe what kind of a proposal you want. Let me, like a presentation you want. And you can even include what do you think um, slides could be following each other like. So you specify them, and what you need is to then go and re-edit how you want it to make much way better. So it gives this option. It's quite really helpful because sometimes you would choose a template, but that's not really uh, concern what you need. So you now have an option to specify what kind of a document you want. Yes. So, yeah, I think Isaac made it so clear and it was really helpful to follow. Let me know if anyone has question or we can go on to PDF when we receive the questions after, if none is pending now. So someone recently asked they were not able to have the Canva on their laptops, but you can have them by downloading on Microsoft Store if you're using a laptop with Windows operating system, or if you're using Mac, you can go um, on the Apple Store. You can see the Canva, or you can use the web form. You just type canva.com. I just shared in the chat box. So you can just type in canva.com, and then you will be able to log in with your email. No other credentials will be asked. Yes. So if no questions now, we can proceed, Dr. Isaac, to PDF, and then we save them as well. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Gaston. Let me share my screen. Okay, so let's say you have a Word document you want to save in as a PDF format for you to share with your boss, your colleague via email or via um, any medium. You don't want the person to be able to edit it in Word before submitting, but you just want to save in PDF. In Microsoft Word, once you are done typing in Word, it gives you that option. Do you want to save in PDF? Do you want to save as an Excel format? Do you want to save as any format? It's just like in Canva too. So Canva, you need to have your Word document, or better still, you can do a Word editing in Canva. Then once you are done, you save it as a document. Okay. So let's say I have a Word document I want to save as PDF in Canva. So you just come to I hope you are able to see my screen. So
Yeah, sure.
the home page, just click on Docs. Then you choose whichever preferred document that you want. So let's say, um, yeah, working on Wells Mountain Community Development Grant. So you do all your works, do all your typing, then once you are done, you save as a document. Okay. So you can also see some of these tools in Word as well. So the interface is just like that of Word, just that with this, you can upload pictures, you can import a whole lot of stuff. Word wouldn't give you that opportunity. So let's say I just want to upload a picture. I just click on it, then it comes. If I want to edit the picture I have imported, I can also edit it. The editing, should I say, extent in Word, the conventional Microsoft Word is a bit limited, unlike in Canva. Canva gives you that dexterity, that privilege of doing everything that you want to do in your working document. You get it? So once you are done, you once again come to share. If you are working on this with someone, you just can click the person's name here. You share it with the person. Then the person will also continue um, editing. If you want to copy the link and send it to someone via email, you have the chance of copying the link and sending it to the person as a link. And once the person clicks on it, it will open this Canva interface. Then the person would also get the chance of editing the work. Okay, so you come down here, download. Then this time around, we are not saving as a PDF. We are not saving as a PowerPoint document, but rather a PDF document. So with even the PDF document, it gives you two opportunities. Either you want to save it as a standard PDF file or docs. The docs is the resemblance of the Microsoft Word. Okay, so when you click on this, it will be saved as a Microsoft Word format, but as a document. Do you get it? So that you can upload in Word and continue with your editing. Do you get it? But we are focusing today on PDF. So you just click on the PDF, then download. They also ask you where you want to send your download file to. Then you just click on where you want to save it to. Then it will be saved. You go to your downloads or your saved file, you open it, and it will be there as a PDF format. So yes, this one is very, very simple, very, very easy, and it doesn't really need much like that. Okay, so you want to, let me see. You already have your Word document and you want to save it as a PDF. So you go to uploads, then you look for any Word document that you have, then you open. It will be imported. So this is the Word document I have just imported from my computer or from my laptop. You can edit this in Canva, and once you are done, you can use Canva to save it as a PDF. First of all, you imported it as a Word document. You are done with all your editing. You are done with everything that you need to do on this work, and you want to save it as a PDF. Canva gives you that opportunity to save imported Word files or Word documents to be able to save as PDF. So you just come here, then click on download, then standard PDF. Click on this one. It also gives you the opportunity to add a password so that you'll be the only one who has access to the PDF document. If the one you are sharing with doesn't have the password, the person can't open the PDF file. So just download it. It will ask you where you want to download it to. Then you just click on save. You get it. Then basically, that is it. So there are two options. Either you are typing your word or you are making your own Word document, then you're saving as a PDF. Or better still, you are importing a Word file, then saving as a PDF. So basically, these are the two ways of saving in PDF. One, doing the Word in Canva, and two, importing a Word document and saving as PDF in Canva. So yes, Gaston, I think we are done with the PDF session. So if there are any questions, I would want to take them.
Perfect. So, yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Isaac. Let me now see questions we've got so far. So, we've got this question from Badeng, who is asking, does it not require you to pay in order to use it? Okay.
Okay, so how do I even Canva, the basic Canva app is free, but if you want the premium, that is what you pay for. The premium comes with extra features, like the how do I call it? When you come to the toolbar, there are certain things you can't import or upload, unless of course you are using the Canva Premium, which comes with either a monthly or a yearly rate. But Canva is free, just that access to some of the tools, the editing tools, is what you need to pay for. If let's say you are using Canva as a serious, let's say, editor, you are using it to edit videos, to edit flyers, to edit, I mean, serious business. That is when you need to upgrade or buy the professional Canva, which is a premium one. But the basic Canva with the basic to editing tools, the app is free. Do you get it? It's just like any app. Let's say these AI apps, Chat GPT. The basic ones are free, but if you want the ones with the higher tools, you need to do the monthly or the yearly subscription. So Canva in itself is free. Just that if you want an upgraded one, the professional one, you need to pay a monthly or a yearly subscription. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you. Let's see any other question. Now you can raise your hand if you have any question, or you can please type it here. And if in the meantime, if you could share my experience for the first time I used Canva, and I know Dr. Isaac knows much better to come up with a good design. It takes you some time, and it's quite really not that easy.
Yeah.
Regardless you are used to designing, sometimes you design and say, I don't like this, I should do much better. So coming up with a good design takes you quite some time to be familiar. And what I would recommend you as beginners is to start with a template. A template has already a designed format, and then but you can try to transform it other way around and see. And from there, you can even learn to make your own design, you know. Yeah, it helps you to, it's not that you're going to take away all of the design, but you can try to manipulate it, to transform it into the way you want. From there, you are going to make yourself much way able to, come up with good designs. Uh, as well, to the document, you can start with a template, and as well to the presentation, the PowerPoint, you can start with a template. You try to manipulate it, but by time, the more you come much way comfortable, you can even start typing your words and then start making your own design without even looking away to any other things. So what Canva does from PowerPoint, it gives you this option, some features. I know, as Dr. Isaac said, some features are premium, takes you to pay them, but we can access some basic features, and you can make a good design from them. Yeah. And if you'd like, you can even pay. I don't know. I don't know how much it is, but if you really need it that much, you can see if you be able to afford it. Yeah. Yeah, so that was from my side. Let me know if there's any other question. Or maybe I can, in the meantime, I can ask Isaac, like during design, like as someone who are now helping us to, become much better with our designs. What really takes you too long when you're designing things? Like, what do you find on yourself um, so hard to come up with?
Okay, thank you so very much. So personally, I feel your color patterns um, is one factor that delays an artwork or a design, in that, assuming I'm designing a work for GAB and I'm supposed to work on two speakers. Sometimes the pictures, the color pattern of the two pictures you have to work on the flyer might be contradicting colors. I mean, some colors are in sync, others are very, very, very contradicting, very, very sharp. Let's say one of the pictures you're supposed to use is having a white background. The other is also having a very vast contrasting color like red or black. Do you get it? These are two conflicting or two contradicting colors. And let's say, the BMI, our colors are white, green. Putting these two colors on a white or a green or a black background will make the two pictures very, very contrasting. So you need to manipulate sometimes. If they are willing to give you better pictures, better in quote, let's say, with the two pictures having a white background, you are safe. You just remove the backgrounds, then you post or you upload onto your green background or your white background. However, sometimes the positioning of even the speakers or the pictures. I mean, one will be looking left, one will be looking right. You would have to um, edit the pictures for them to look, let's say, the same direction, so that once anybody takes a look at the flyer, the speakers are well aligned, maybe center aligned, and they are looking in the same direction. Do you get it? Aside that, too, every topic would have to have a theme. Do you get it? If the flyer is in relation to health, you don't expect to see, let's say, a car on the flyer. So every flyer or every topic your speakers are going to talk about should have a theme. If you are doing something relating to health, at least you should see something in the health field. Let's say a stethoscope on the flyer, let's say a hat on the flyer, something that is health relatable. Do you get it? And all these things, trying to have a mind picture of it even before you start, is very, very demanding. Sometimes how you even position the pictures, how you position the arts would delay you. Sometimes you need to do like two or three flyers of the same topic before you can select one. And all this thing is very, very draining. It's very, very time consuming. So yes, these are some of the things that would delay a perfect art or a perfect flyer But one thing I've learned over the course of, let's say, 5 years now using Canva is the fact that um, no art or no flyer is bad. Just that if you are developing or you are designing a flyer, you should consider the pictures of those who are going to be on the flyer, the theme of the the topic, and that one is very, very important. Do you get it? You are going to talk about public speaking and you are putting a car on the flyer. No, public speaking should have, let's say, someone in front of an auditorium speaking to people at the background. Do you get it? You are making a flyer on AI and there's something relating to agriculture on the flyer. No, an AI flyer should have, let's say, uh, something relating to technology on the flyer. So all these things would have to come together in order to have a perfect flyer. But like I stated earlier, there's nothing like a perfect flyer. As you keep on practicing, you perfect your art of designing a nice flyer. No flyer is too bad. Every flyer is good based on what you want to use the particular flyer for.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Isaac. And I think we are actually now 9 past time. So if I can see someone raising a hand, who is it?
Yeah.
I was just wondering if we've attended
Okay.
to the questions in the Q&A.
Sorry?
The two questions. Okay, Dr. Isaac, you.
Yeah, we,
Oh,
we, we touched on the two questions. That was what Gaston asked earlier.
okay.
As in payment for the application, the Canva
Oh,
app. Yeah.
oh, thank you.
All right.
That's it for me. Thank you.
Yeah. So we mentioned it has free features which you can find from um uh, yeah, I can see they are all answered now. Yes. So we mentioned that Canva has some basic features which can be not needed to be paid. And if you want, you can also pay, but the basic features can provide you with the good designs if you know how to use them much better. And using much them better is to become more familiar. And becoming more familiar, just get yourself more practices on the Canva. So yeah, I think we can have the end of our webinar today, but as well, thanking so much, Dr. Isaac, for your time. I remember the rest time we had Canva session, we proposed if you could have, presentation on how to design presentations and document, and you never hesitated. You mentioned, no worries, we can have it, and we did it today. So we thank you so much your time, regardless your tight schedule as a medical doctor. You always find time for us. So thank you so much, and for the people who have been with us, go practice. You've seen how to do them, and I think the next time we able to share our milestones, right? What have you designed? And we see,
Exactly.
yeah, we see how you are moving. Okay. So thank you so much. And for those who missed this webinar today, you can be able to find it on YouTube. We'll be able to share with on YouTube as always. So to have everything you think you have missed, so you can practice them through that video. So thank you so much. See you the next time.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.